Welcome to the Concise Nethack video about altar camping. The Concise Nethack videos show you what you need to know about specific NetHack areas without wasting your time. So this video shows what you need to know about altar camping in NetHack 3.6.6. Altar camping is when you stay at a co-aligned altar for long periods of time, killing and sacrificing monsters, collecting experience, items, and attributes. When you altar camp, you stay at an altar waiting until a monster appears. You kill it on or near the altar, then you sacrifice its corpse, collect any good items, manage the leftover junk, and repeat for as long as you want. Here's my altar camp. I have an altar, I have a stash in a chest here, I have a line of items for polypiling, and I have a boulder. I'll talk about these things. You can use wands to create monsters, scrolls to create monster, and the create monster spell to create monsters. You can also just rest until a monster appears. For example, I'm going to type with a numeric prefix. I'm going to go 555 period. If you 500 or 555 or whatever's easy to type turns can pass. But if you type that, you'll stop waiting as soon as a monster appears, and you see that I have a monster there. Sacrifice. Well, let's go ahead and kill him and sacrifice him. I'm going to not run over and attack him where he is. I generally kill him right on the altar. So I kill the owl bear, and now I can offer his corpse. You can see with the hopeful feeling that I have not yet reached my prayer timeout, so I cannot pray yet. If you sacrifice strong monsters, you'll decrease your prayer timeout, so you can pray more often and get more items. Also, sacrificing strong monsters can increase your luck. So usually as soon as I find a luck stone, I try and find an altar and camp for a while. You know your luck has increased if you see a 4-leaf clover when you sacrifice. You'll notice I have a boulder next to the altar. There are two reasons I do that. One is for junk management. You can pick up junk items and drop them under the boulder, push the boulder out of the way, drop, then push the boulder back. That will keep other monsters from messing with your junk, picking up items and things. The only monsters that will disturb a boulder are giants, and then if somebody zaps a wand of striking at you, they can destroy your boulder. The other reason I like to have a boulder near a camp, or my altar in my camp, is to control monster approach. If I did not have a boulder and I was waiting at this location, monsters that came from this direction might end up here, or they might end up here right on my junk pile. But with a boulder there, I can control and make certain that they always come and stand on the altar and not on my junk pile. You have to have a plan for dealing with junk. I like to, like I say, you can either pick up items, move your boulder, drop the items, and push the boulder back. I do something slightly different. I kick items off the altar. The risk of kicking items off the altar onto your junk pile is, if you're not careful, you'll kick the altar and decrease your luck. Let me just cast Create Monster spell for a few times. And there I got a carnivorous ape. I killed him. No junk, but I'll offer his corpse. Do it again. Zap. Create monster. I've got a Jabberwock there. They're a little stronger. I'm just going to cast Finger of Death at him since I'm a wizard. Kill him. Still no junk. I want to get some junk and show you how I deal with it. Yeti, probably no junk. Offer him. Create monster. Okay, elves will leave me some. No, soldiers. They'll leave me some junk. You don't want to. I'm a human, so I don't want to sacrifice a human. But I can still deal with the junk. And let's kill the tiger there as well. All right, I'll offer the tiger. Sacrifice. I got to take care of the mastodon. If he's going to flee, I'm just going to Finger of Death him and offer him. Now I look at what I have here. I have multiple items. I'm going to kick. Looks like I can kick 10 times with no Control D that way. Repeat, 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 repeat. I can just keep on repeating, watching carefully till I don't kick the altar, and that's how I altar camp. For advanced players, conflict is nice when you altar camp because there are some monsters that you don't want to kill yourself. You can let them kill each other. I typically don't play with a pet because I think it's more trouble than it's worth, and altar camping with a pet can be a bit of a problem sometimes. They'll mess up your junk and other things. Um, I love it when I get a blue jelly in my altar camp. You can farm blue jellies by wearing conflict when low-level monsters show up. Low-level monsters will attack blue jellies, causing the blue jellies to increase in strength and eventually divide. And then you can have blue jellies to kill Coaline unicorns with conflict. I like to polypile. You can see my polypile stash here. I don't like to polypile items in rooms or in passageways because monsters will pick up your stuff. But often you can dig just off of your altar camp. I've dug 6 spaces here. I stand on the first one, drop items on the others, and polypile them there, polymorph them there. One downside to altar camping is it can take a lot of turns. You can spend a lot of time at it, and that will decrease your final score if you spend too many turns. I always invoke the too many turns penalty. I often altar camp, and that's how I play. I get lots of good stuff. Your god will give you artifacts. Your god will give you spell books, increase your luck. There are lots of benefits to altar camping. I hope you have enjoyed this Concise Nethack video about altar camping.